This is Papa Jero, welcoming you to another story. This one is another folklore, another mythology. Things that make you go bump in the night. This particular story is called Four Mice and the Big Cat. Once again, this is the story of Four Mice and the Big Cat. Many years ago, once upon a time, there were four very wise mice that held positions of power in the animal kingdom. Before the lion, before the elephant, the four mice were the most powerful animals in the animal kingdom, the wisest of the wisest. And they were friends with the big cat. They all used to hang out together. Let me give you an introduction about the characters. The four mice were as such. Mouse number one was the bush mice. Bush mice was the de facto leader of the group. Many generations of bush mice had ruled, and it was bush mice's turn to rule. Also in the fray, there was chain mouse. Chain mouse was bush mouse's numero dos, or as UK's today would say, his right hand man, his de facto number two, whatever you want to call it. Batman to Robin, Robin to Batman, Shaq to Kobe, Kobe to Shaq. It doesn't. Yao Ming to Tracy McGrady. You know where I'm going with this. Chain mouse. Then there was a female mouse among them, and her name, of course, was Rice Mouse. Then last but not least in the group was Rum Mouse. Rum Mouse loved to drink rum, and Rice Mouse liked to eat rice. I can't explain it any further than that. These four mice were the wisest of the wise in the animal kingdom. The big cat had his own kingdom, but they were all friends, as I've said. They all used to hang out together. But 20 years had passed, and the big cat had become bigger than his boots. He had become so big that he wasn't listening to the four mice, the four wise mice. He was doing his own thing. He was making outlandish statements. And the four wise mice did not like that, because they knew if they allowed the big cat to grow bigger than his boots, one day he might challenge the four mice and their kingdom and try and take over the animal kingdom. And the four wise mice could not have that happen. So, a plan was hatched. A concoction was brewed. These four mice would put an end to the big cat once and for all. They told the big cat, come over to our kingdom. We are inviting you for food and drinks and just a hearty discussion among friends. Big cat was not suspicious. These are four wise men, four wise mice who have been good to him. They've allowed him to have his own mini kingdom. Why would they backstab him? So the big cat said, sure, I'll be there. But the hijinks had already taken place. The four wise mice had their plan hatched, which was to capture the big cat, concoct some bogus charges, and then take over big cat's kingdom. Now you are saying to yourself, what does the big cat have in his kingdom that the four mice would want? That's a good question. The big cat had big cheese. big cheese that the mice wanted, but the big cat had in his kingdom. That was the reason. And big cat was not as forthcoming with the big cheese like he used to. So the mice were thinking to themselves, why are we negotiating with this guy when we can just take it? So the big cat came to go see the 4 mice in their kingdom, among friends. But little did he know it was a trap. The minute he came in, before he could say, oh my pa, they've already slapped him one time. They captured the big cat as he came to see the 4 mice, tortured the big cat, and then finally, they trumped up some charges. Charge number 1, they said that the big cat had been making outlandish statements against the 4 mice and their kingdom. Of course, the big cat denied it, shouting like a madman. But in the end, the 4 mice had become judge, jury, and executioner. And within a year of capturing the big cat, the 4 wise men decided, or should I say the 4 wise mice, decided that he will be executed. So he will not be able to challenge the 4 wise men and their kingdom. I keep saying 4 wise men. I must have read the Bible yesterday. 4 wise mice. And so the big cat was executed, dispatched off, enabling the 4 mice to have 100% access to the big cat's kingdom of cheese and goodies. That is our story for today. But at the same time, you might be asking yourself, what happened to the 4 mice after the big cat had been dispatched off? I'll tell you. Bush mice, of course, retired to a life of relaxation, fishing, doing all the things that mice used to do. Yeah, I said it, fishing. Then, of course, rum mouse also retired. Rice mouse ran for a higher position. And of course, chain mouse disappeared and was never seen again. This has been Papa Jero with another story for you. This was the 4 wise mice and the big cat. Now you are saying to yourself, what is the moral of the story? If you can't figure out the moral of the story, don't ask me. Put down the PS2, put down the sidekick, put down that hamburger and open your mind. The answer is right in front of you. This has been Papa Jero with another exclusive story here at yapdem.com. Remember, stories from Papa Jero are exclusive property of yapdem.com. Don't even think of using this story without permission, or you will be prosecuted at the full extent of the law. This has been Papa Jero signing out.